Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Danjo, here with part 5 of Grandia 3 on the PlayStation 3. I hope you guys are all doing well. Is that enough threes for you? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this game's great. It's my third favorite JRPG of all time. No, just kidding. It's up there. It's definitely one I'm a huge fan of. And fortunately, this is the latest Grandia entry in the franchise. We never, well, aside from Grandia Extreme, we never got a Grandia 4, is my point. So let's go ahead and fight some dudes. Looks like we got 6 of them, which may or may not be a problem. Could go with create some space here. Go for one of the guys further out. Might be able to slip past these guys. Possibly.
Get ready for a little slice and dice. Ha! Stings a little,
Damn.
doesn't it?
They're gonna take some damage here. He's going for Yuki, so probably won't have enough time to get to him, but this guy almost definitely. Yeah, that could have gone better.
You don't.
Yeah, that didn't quite work out. But I did get a drop from it, so... well, it might still work. No. I was going for the aerial, but that wasn't gonna happen. Either one is gonna kill this guy from Miranda, since she has the
Why not make things easier for
lizard
them?
killer
Stay out of our
move, or
way.
whatever it's called. 24 XP. Alright, got some stat increases. Expert. Oh, special level 2. Alright, good stuff. Stormstone. We don't need healing yet. Is he trying to run? Huh. Definitely looked like he was avoiding. Watch out before it's too late, his howl, yeah. Could do it that way. And I am gonna do it that way. Is that dangerous spell, are you? Or what, A? Oh, howl as well. Yeah, we can do it that way. Sure. Could have got the aerial. Oh, hey. Actually. Mana Stinger! Yeah. Stop the kill. How much? This guy? Okay. Wait, normal attack on Yuki. Just gonna use... Yeah, critical. She can get there before the other ones. Yeah, she could still get the aerial strike on him, but... Yeah, let's do that. Shit. That guy's trying to use burn, but... I kinda don't agree with this idea, but okay. Like, I doubt she's gonna get there in time. Ow, that fucking hurt. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was like, I don't think that's gonna work. Alright. There we go.
Sorry, this might
Stun Force. Paralyzed? Ooh! Yeah, this is not looking good. Let's see... Diggin'? No, that's for... He's going for a normal attack on her? Oh, that's not good. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. I don't know how fast items would be used, but... Where... Oh, Yuki's getting his turn right after this. Okay. Okay, so he'll be fine. This is gonna be risky. Okay. Got an idea though. He's going for Alfina. And I'm a lot closer to him than he is to Alfina, so a critical should interrupt his shit. And then Yuki will get his turn. And he can use his Whirlwind special, which should take out... Oh, the other guy's stunned, right. That should at least take care of the other ones. Oh, so that one's paralysis. Okay. Because I wasn't sure what the other like status things were. Status icons. But this should at least take out... This should at least make sure all three of these guys are down.
I've got it.
Keep using a special move to discover a secret method? Learning a secret method makes a special move even more powerful. Okay. Dope.
No, you don't!
Okay. I'll have her use Comet Spike, which should cancel this guy before he gets his turn.
Oh, divine
Yep.
heart, bringer of light, illuminate the darkness!
Have her use critical on this guy, which should interrupt his shit.
No, you don't!
Yep. And then combo on him should finish him off. Yep.
All right, we did it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that was a little too close for comfort, so I'm gonna use heal on Yuki and Alfina, obviously, and Miranda's good. I mean, she is missing like 100 HP, so yeah, I'll just heal her up too. Lots of mushrooms around here. White sulfur? Plant restores magic power. Oh, restores 40 MP. Okay. That's cool. Heals all nearby allies? Oh, all allies. For 500. Okay, that's really good. Revival potion. Stormstone. Summons the power of wind, use house slash. Oh, okay. To use a special move like via consumable item. Gotcha. Sulfur. Holy water, which does restores magic power, restores 160 MP? Wow. Boom Shroom is a circle, volcanic soil, non-elemental damage power of 80. Okay. That's cool. Looks like that's all for this area. Okay, we got 5 dudes. It's gonna do bomb, okay. Oh, those guys just do normal attacks? Alright. She's gonna learn something new, right? So...
You don't! Now!
Crap. Oh, I should have gone for a combo. That's fine.
You don't!
All right, we did it.
Skill level up one. Okay. Nice. The hell's that? I think I missed something back here though, based on... Nope. Back here, huh? Alright, it's just the other edge of the pond, I guess. Alright, so check down here. Yeah, he's gonna hit before he can go. Yep.
Get ready for a little slice and dice. Ha! Stings a little, doesn't it?
I think he's going for him. Yeah.
Not so now. This'll take care of you.
Hell yeah.
Not so bad. Now. Got you.
Can I get a double aerial combo? Oh yeah, I can. It's awesome. Just gonna use combo.
All right,
No.
we did it.
Okay, nothing here. Why are they suggesting a special? I mean, sure, I agree, but...
Oh, divine comet, bringer of light, illuminate the darkness! You're finished!
Yep. Yeah, she'll get him before you can.
You don't!
Yeah, I mean, her criticals are very slow, but...
No, you don't!
Get him!
Right, we did it.
That went pretty well, I'd say. There we go. Finally leveled up. Damn. 3 MP, defense, resist, attack, magic, everything went up by a couple points. That's a pretty good level up right there, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. There's a thing. Hey, what is this supposed to be? Oh. Jumping across, you say? That sounds like a good plan, Alan Rickman. I agree, Alan Rickman. I heard that. Oh, it's the same jump thing. Well, that's not very interesting. I think that's just a save point, right? Was that the same cart? It was like smashed up before? It's the same fallen log, right? to PS3. So what is this way? I just want to, like, you know, check around before I hit the save point. Okay. To the flyers, to the shaman things. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna get hit, so I feel like I should also go for the cancel, because I feel like she's probably not gonna get it in time.
Oh, divine comet.
Oh, she did.
Illuminate the darkness.
Never mind. Might miss if I go for this guy.
No, you don't!
Didn't get the launch. Yeah, it didn't work.
No, you don't!
I mean, he's practically dead, but it's better to get an aerial finish than not.
All right, we did it!
Then we freaking go. They could use a little cure, a little heal. Defend? No. He's gonna use bomb. It's gonna take him a second to do. It's not like he's that far away either. Alright, well. Seems like that was a good idea after all.
Just caught me off guard, that's
Here I
all.
go!
Bam.
Oh, divine comet, bringer of light, illuminate the darkness.
No, you don't!
Yeah. Might get her in time if I go for a regular combo. Nope. Alright. But he dropped something, so... gonna take her a second to get over there, so... Ooh, and aerial finish? Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'll just finish him up. I mean, Miranda's a lot faster, but it might work.
Why not make things easier for everyone and stay out of our way?
Good salve. I know there's supposed to be mushrooms, but all I can think of when I see those mushrooms being cut are like sliced pears, kind of. I feel like something's about to happen here, but it could be wrong. Also not sure how enemies respawn at this point, like... Oh, okay. I mean, this is probably the right way to go, but... I don't know. Let's see what's over there. I mean, a lot of these older games, it's like, like once you clear an area, it stays clear until like you go to a different area. Kind of what I'm assuming is the thing, but we'll see. Oh, it's just a chest. Although I don't know if there's real and fake chests in this game, or if there's like mimics and stuff like that, so... I'm just gonna save, yeah. Oh, it does say that on the save screen. See, it says disc 1. There you go, yeah. Because there are 2 discs to this game. Soldier book. Which I feel like is a skill tome. Increases whatever the third one is. Oh, it's like an arm that's like flexing. Okay, so it's probably like dexterity, strength, or vitality kind of thing. Is there a way to check more info on the book? No? I think it's just to boost different types of skills, I want to say. Oh, okay. So life up gets increased by the soldier book. Okay, so she's got what, 227? Give her the soldier book, and then goes up to 238. Wow, so she has more HP than Yuki, which is probably for the best. So if I gave that to him, it would be 56. She'd go down to 51? 58? I don't know if that'd be better, necessarily. I mean, I feel like this is a good balance right now, so... I think we're good. Kind of half expecting a boss battle here in a minute. It's because we haven't really had like a tough enemy yet, like a singular thing that wasn't a tutorial enemy. Hangfog Woods Camp. Oh, you gonna get a cutscene? Some little story. Story time.
Yes, not bad at all. This'll do fine. Let's set up camp here tonight.
Sounds good.
What is that, Yuki?
This? It's a kind of alarm. If somebody tries to sneak up on us, we'll know. See?
Wow! What about that?
There we go.
That's a pit trap. It's a deep hole covered with leaves to camouflage it. If somebody walks on top of it, they'll fall in and get stuck.
Oh, I see. Clever. Yuki, I'd like to help. Is there anything I can do?
Well, why don't you go fix some food? There's cooking gear in my knapsack.
But what do I cook?
You can find plenty of food in the forest. For instance, the mushrooms that grow around here are delicious.
All right, I'll do my best to gather what I can.
Okay.
She's a good kid. Sweet and gentle. And awfully cute, too.
You think so?
So many cute little mushrooms. Huh?
Oh, she's like, I've never cooked before, so I don't really know how it goes. Is it just me, or is this stuff purple? Oh man, it's just like that witch's stew I read about as a kid. Go on, eat up. You know me? It's alright. You don't have to eat it. No, well, I'll have some. Looks delicious. Here I go. What is it? Hey, snap out of it, kid. Yuki, speak to me. I'm sorry, it's because of my cooking, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe eating a bunch of random mushrooms was not a good idea. No, not your cooking. It was a poisonous mushroom. Yes, it must have gotten in there somehow. Just a sec. There's some water here. Poisonous mushroom? Yep, and I accidentally ate it. Your cooking was great though, really. That's a relief. Then all we have to do is take out the poisonous one, you can eat the rest. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, so there's there's parts in this game where if you're camping, you can like get some extra dialogue from some of the characters and whatnot. It's not just camping, it's like whenever you stay at like an inn, or I think it's whenever they have a meal together. What do we do, Miranda? What if Alfina tries to cook again? We'll stop her, no matter what it takes. Did he say something? Nothing at all, don't mind us. If it's really that good, I'd like to try some myself. Can we just take out the poisonous one? No, it's impossible. The poison's much too strong. Look, it turned the whole thing purple. That's too bad. I guess I'll just have to try making it again soon. Well, let's just forget about all that stew. Let's just forget all about that stew for a moment. Let me give you one piece of advice that'll make your cooking better. Have someone around to eat it. Someone to eat it? It motivates you. You'll want to cook better just to make them tell you how good something was. Yeah, but getting Miranda to say something tastes good is about as hard as getting Gladys to shut up. Just a minute, that's going too far. You think? Oh, so there's more than one thing? Come to think of it, you haven't complimented me much on my cooking. I guess your kung fu isn't strong enough, kid. Alright. Okay, so I guess you have to, like, figure out how the conversation would go until, like, this section is done or something? I was sort of wondering something. What? Miranda's your mother, right, Yuki? Why don't you call her that? I'd like to know that myself. Why is that, Yuki? Okay, so you just go by the conversation cues. Yeah, I'd like to know as well. I've never really thought about it, but for some reason that seems more natural. I think I understand. You two are more like sister and brother than mother and child. You hear that, Yuki? My, what a perceptive young lady. Well, if that's the way things have to be, I guess we don't have any choice. Call me sis from now on, Yuki. Poor kid. He must have been tired, Alfina. Wait, what? I feel like that's a translation thing. I see. Yes, when I first saw you two, I thought you were brother and sister. Anyway, would you mind telling us a little about Arcriff? What? Oh, the place where she's from on the across the sea, right? It's where you're from, right, Alfina? Yes, Arcriff is a city covered in mist. It has woods, a lake, and a temple. Somebody waved the temple to become a communicator when I met you. A communicator? A communicator greets the guardian at Arcriff Temple and conveys its divine words to our people. And you're the only one who can do that? There is only one family who has the power to be communicators. That's why I must become one now. Yes, I have no choice but to become a communicator. Okay. Isn't there anyone else left of your people? Kind of a bad way to phrase that, Yuki, but whatever. Guardians? You mean those giant mythical beasts that are supposed to watch over the world? Those guardians? But what do you mean, convey their words to our people? The words of the guardians have no meaning of their own. The communicator must tell the people what they mean. I see, so you're kind of like an interpreter for the gods, huh? An interpreter for the gods. Yes, I suppose I am. Interpreter, that's what it sounds like. Fascinating. I wonder who that guy was. You know, the guy dressed all in black? What's his story, anyway? He acted like he knew you, Alfina. I'm sorry, I can't... I'm sorry, Yuki, I can't... Oh, I'm sorry for sticking my nose in where it doesn't belong. Forget about it, Alfina. Well, it's late. We should probably turn in and get some rest for tomorrow. Yeah, it's time to hit the hay. Alright then. You got first watch, kid. What, me? Okay, so they're still gonna play it super safe and sleep in shifts, I guess. I mean, they set up traps, they had a fire.
It's pretty chilly out. Alfina.
Here. There's no sugar. You'll have to use chocolate.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Alfina, can I ask you something? Even though you've been chased, nearly scared to death, and injured, you're still determined to go to Arcriff. How come?
Because that's where I might be able to find the answer I seek. I need to know. I have to find out why the two of us were born to be communicators.
The two of you?
Yes. You see, my brother was supposed to be the communicator. But during his first ceremony, he refused to talk to the Guardian. That was 3 years ago. And then he just ran away. All he left behind was this, his communicator's brooch.
His communicator's brooch? May I? It really has an unusual shape. It kind of looks like the wing of a bird. I wonder why he just left.
The very idea of becoming a communicator terrifies me. Sometimes I just want to run away from it all. But maybe this is what my purpose in life has been all along. And if that's really the case, then I can't run away from my destiny.
Alfina.
I'm sorry. Bothering you with my problems is the last thing I should do.
Everything will be fine. After all, we're with you.
Yuki.
They found us.
Aww. Here.
This will be a long journey. You ready, Alfina? Oh yes, I feel much better after a good night's sleep. Okay then, let's get going. Come on, Yuki, start heading south. Yes, ma'am, mom? No, that's... I was kind of under the impression they had, like, at least an unspoken agreement about, you know, why Yuki calls her Miranda, not mom. Or, like, mother something like that, you know? Because, like, it was kind of weird. She was also surprised. We like, yeah, I'd like to know that too. Like, oh, okay. Kind of thought you guys had, you know, communicated about that and stuff. Blah, blah. This area, this is beautiful. This is like such a gorgeous area. Okay. Can't cut rocks. That's fine. Oh, she's... Okay, she's like head south as in go that direction. Gotcha. What's with this? Oh. Okay. It's just on the map. Be like, yeah, you can't go here. Didn't we already recover? Yeah, we're recovered. I mean, except SP, but... Recovery is HP and MP, right? Yeah. So, it doesn't do that anymore. Alright. Cool deal. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today. For this episode. And, I mean, we just saved, yeah, so. Yeah. Do it. So, thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is just Navaus Draconis. But if you want to be incredibly awesome and support the show, but more directly like Navaus Draconis, check out the join button down below. Tier start at $3 a month. It gets you into all the basic membership stuff, as well as the members wall. But, yeah. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Until next time, take care.